And that's not a very harmonious chord, is it? It's very kind of on the tempered one. It would sound like this. Here's the Aries. And now if they open up the Taurus, this is Taurus. Taurus gets together with Aries, and they, when you hear them talk to each other, they sound like this. But that's only with tempered music. What is tempered music?
Temporari, kako prevedete temporari?
Ne, temperirana glasba je tista, ki ima frekvenco A na 440 Hz in je vedno A 440 Hz, to je komorni ton. In današnji orkestri po renesansi so začeli oglaševati na 440. In današnja tendenca je, da se vedno zvišujejo frekvence, se pravi, zdaj v Ameriki je že 446, kar povzroča veliko tenzijo. V živčnem sistemu in sploh ima slabo vpliv na človeško telo. Osnovna frekvenca je 432, ki je najbolj harmonična. Tega pa ni več danes, ker je vse tako začelo
Še po angliško povedala.
hiteti.
We are lucky that we have Alvinca with us, so we will get as much knowledge of music theory as we are capable to get it.
Okay. What did you say?
I can add something. So tempered system in music began in period of Baroque, when Bach constructed, Johann Sebastian Bach constructed piano. And distances from tone to tone is always semi-second. And it's always the same, frequencies are always the same. But when you think, it's not tempered. CD is never CD, but it's a little bit down or up. But our instruments are tuned. And the basic frequency for tone A is 440. That it's in usual orchestral music, and all the instruments are tuned A. One is 440. The tendency of this contemporary work is to hide this frequency of A, and now in USA orchestra you can find 446 already, and this is very harmful for the nerve system, and this is not the music which could relax. Yes. And the right frequency would be for A, 432. And now is the tendency to put down all the stuff, what we are going now. And these people who are aware of this are trying to give this knowledge or give these feelings to the scientists, to the musicians too. And this tempered system began, as I said, after a period of Renaissance. And this music is not so rich anymore because they tempered all these things. It's not anymore so richness. It's not the whole frequencies you can have, whole overtones. So we hope that in the future we go back to 432 frequency, natural frequency.
Now, if you had two singing bowls, right? One was your C bow, and one your C bowls. So you'd have C and C sharp bowls, and you played them together because they're living whole tones. They're living, breathing tones. They're not tempered. See, they sound great together. They sound wonderful together. They have what we call functional harmony, that even though they're dissonant, if you temper them, when they're whole, you play them together, they just exchange energy really nicely between them.
Torej, če igramo na pianinu, dva tona, tako kot C pa C, ko sta samo pol tone razlike, tako kot ste videli prej na Shrutiju, zveni grozljivo. Če pa bi vzeli recimo dve himalajski pojoči posodi, ki ima ena C pa ena cis ali pa katerekoli, da je samo pol tona razlika, pa bi jo igrali, bi zvenelo popolnoma ok, ker tukaj gre za žive tone in so potem njihove frekvence se popolnoma drugače srečujejo.
And Dawn, is that because they both actually contain everything within them, like
Yeah, like
you know,
these,
like we
like
do?
this person and this person.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. They
Astrologically,
can
they've
get
got
together
everything
and make
in them.
beautiful music together because they're living.
In temu Don reče funkcionalna harmonija.
All right, very good. Now, that's between the astrological signs. Now let's talk about their ruling planet gongs. The one with Aries is a Mars, and the one with Taurus is a Venus. The Mars gong is what note? Almost 144 hertz or cycles per second, which is a D. A D. And the A is the Venus gong, right? So if you play the Venus gong and that Mars gong together, that's really lovely,
It's
isn't it?
perfect.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
It's
It's male and
perfect.
female, it's tantra.
Ta akord, ki je med tonom D pa tonom A, ali pa cis pa gis, ali pa C pa G, ne, ta interval je interval. Kako se že reče?
Duro trizvok.
Quinta.
Defis A je duro trizvok.
Ne mislim po teh imenih,
Triton.
kvinta, kvalta.
A, quinta.
Kvinta je, ne?
Fifth.
So what would that be? What chord would that be? If let's say that Mars is the lower tone, let's say, and the Venus is the higher tone, which it is because it's a smaller gong. So the chord is going to go with the, what on the bottom? The D. And the higher tone is going to be what? A. So how do you know what that interval is?
Kako vemo, kateri je ta interval, je vprašanje. Kako ugotoviš, kateri interval je med dvema tonoma?
Well, gong masters count on their fingers.
Ja, mi štejemo pol tone na prste.
So you start with
Ne
D,
štejemo pol tone.
D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and A. What is that chord? Perfect. It's a perfect fifth.
Ja. Kvinta, po naše, po domače slovensko.
And a perfect fifth sounds good with tempered music and also with the living dissonant or
In
functional
kvinta dobro
harmony.
zveni in v tej tradicionalni klasični glasbi in v tej glasbi, ki jo mi igramo. Če boste pogledali na Shruti, imamo mi vedno kvinto. Vedno.
Now, for you, those of you who are freshmen when it comes to music education, if something doesn't sit right with you, please ask, okay? And we will rephrase the answer so that you'll be able to